Alright guys, and welcome back to my channel on School Gunner. How you all getting on out there, guys? The amount of time I have at the moment to stream is just unbelievable, guys. Sorry if there's a bit of outside noise there, guys, a bit of disturbance. Just letting in some fresh air. If it's too loud or if the noise is distracting, just let me know. Yeah? But yeah, big up, man. I did a couple of streams yesterday. I was actually a guest on Gunners from All Corners on Football United TV. I was on with Anthony, of course, Anthony Herbert, Arsenal fan, and Tony, the West Ham United fan. So big up to the two of them guys. I was fired up, if anyone saw the show. Nothing compared to the man in my younger days, the person I used to be before, but definitely when I was a younger man. But definitely, yesterday I spoke my mind about everything that's been going on at the football club. The game ahead, of course, our lack of signings. But I'm going to get into that later. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody for your continued support. Least of all, this man. Big up Aiden, man. Big up Seb, man. And also big up to my bro. Last but not least, guys, Pete McManus, guys. Big up to McManus. He was meant to be coming on the stream, but he had a rough day at work. He's tired, guys. So he's going to give it a miss tonight. But he'll be back again during the week at some point next week, in the week coming. So big up to him, man. Respect, bro. I hope you're keeping well, and I hope that you're resting up now. And don't worry, man. My channel is going to be around till the end of time, so there'll be plenty of time for us to do streams. I'm not going anywhere, man, because one thing the Irish are built tough. So anytime you want to come on, man, there'll be plenty of opportunity. Don't worry about that, McManus, bro. Massive game on Sunday for the AFC, guys. Absolutely enormous game. Anyway, let me get back to it, guys. I just want to thank everybody for your continued support. Aiden, McManus, Anthony, Tony, Josh from True Gunner TV, guys. Yeah, everybody, guys. I want to thank everybody for your continued support. My day has been all right, man. It went quick, but I didn't feel well earlier when I got up. I had a fucking banging headache. Now, I mean a serious headache, man. I want that would just want to make it curl up into a ball and fucking die. That's the kind of headache I had. But I've been drinking a lot of water, and it's after easing. You know what I mean? I recommend the water, guys. Probably have to go there, drain the weasel in about 20 minutes, but that's grand, guys. But yeah, I had a banging headache, man. Like I said, a headache that just wants to make you fucking curl up into a ball and die. You know what I mean? It was that bad, man. Right across the temple. Fuck. Yeah, I'm feeling better, man. I'm feeling better. I let rip on Gunners from All Corners last night. I didn't abuse the shit out of anyone, but you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it and see what I said, guys, on Football United TV. I know you're watching it for a little bit, Aiden, but yeah, I told how it was, man. Been asked about the game coming up on Sunday, and I just spoke about the lack of activity in the transfer window, Mikel Arteta's limited management skills, and he is limited as a manager. I just spoke about it all. The lack of transfers, Arteta's management style, how limited he is as a manager. Also, the fact that he feels we don't need to buy a striker, which is absolutely ludicrous, in my opinion. And all of the above, guys. And I gave it a bit of I gave it hell, guys. I gave it, as we say in my city, I gave it holly. I gave it socks. So, yeah. Had to be said, guys. You know what I mean? It's been 20 years since we won the league. I know, Aidan, you're a Celtic fan, man. Much love to Celtic. A team also that's close to my heart, of course, with my Irish roots. But had to be said what I said. It's been 20 years without a title. Under Arteta, it seems like we're just going further and further away from that. It doesn't matter where we finish this season. I know it won't be first. My prediction is we'll just finish outside the top four. Maybe creep into the fourth place if we're lucky. We have a lot of tough games to come. People go on about the Liverpool game. Look, we have to look positive and we have to focus. It was a good performance. But the game on Sunday will be a completely different game. And trust me, they're ready for us. They're waiting for us. And our star boy, Saka, is going to get fucking boxed in. Mark my words. As soon as he gets the ball, there's going to be two on him. And he's going to be hugging the touchline waiting to receive the ball. They're going to be out there waiting for him. He won't get any change out of him, I'm telling you, because that's what it was like in the other game. It's exactly the same situation. We won't have time to rest on the ball. They're not going to give us even a moment's breathing space. And if anybody thinks that we're going to fucking sail through this game and float along, they're in for a rude awakening on Sunday, trust me. I guarantee you guys, I'm going to carry on where I carried on from last night. Any fans out there think we're going to pick up the 3 points on Sunday nice and easy, it would have to be a catastrophic West Ham performance for that to happen. They lost to United recently. Trust me, on Sunday, they're going to be wanting to make amends for that. They've got us in their backyard. From the first minute to the 90, guys, we're going to be under all kinds of pressure. They're going to be on top of us. We won't even be able to breathe. Trust me, they're going to strangle the life out of us. The only way we can break through, maybe Trossard. I think we need to start with him up top. If it's not working after 30 minutes, and change it up, or change the formation, change something. But I don't want Arteta taking a year and a half, taking all fucking day, just standing there and letting it just play out. You have to make a change immediately if it's not working after half an hour. We have to switch something up. If we concede at the beginning, am I doing a stream on Sunday? I doubt it. It all depends really, because I'm meeting up with my friend, with my best friend, as childish as that sounds. I'm a grown man, but with my best friend in Switzerland, I'm meeting up with him on Sunday. So I haven't seen him since I arrived. Tomorrow I've been here a week, and he had COVID recently, so now he's got the all clear, but I haven't been able to see him. So we're meant to be meeting up on Sunday, going for a bite to eat. Tomorrow I've also got plans. I'm going to be in the centre of Zurich tomorrow, so I won't be around probably. Depending though on the time we meet up, I'll have to check. But I'll definitely Sunday, I don't know, because of the, like, if I do a stream, I don't think it's going to be a watch along, because all depending on my friend there, but I'd imagine we're going to meet up early afternoon. You know what I mean? Because he's got a wife and 2 kids. It's grand for me, I'm free and easy, but he's got a wife and 2 kids at home. You know what I mean? So I'd say maybe early afternoon we'll meet up. Anything else? Yeah, so I don't know what I'll be doing a stream on Sunday, but I'll keep you posted, Aidan, bro. And I hope you had a nice day, yeah? I hope you had a pleasant day. Aidan, I have a question for you. The girl that came on the stream last night, I think she said, "Hey, handsome." Is that your girlfriend? Or someone you know? Waiting on your answer, bro. Don't worry, man. You're not in any kind of trouble. You know what I mean? There's a lot of trouble here, but you're not in any trouble, man. Just, was that your lady, yeah? You having a laugh, yeah? That was your mother. I knew it, man. I knew it. I had a feeling, yeah, because when it happened, you were pure kind of like it never happened. You were pure kind of like, you know what I mean? Relaxed about it. I knew it, man. I had a feeling after I thought it was your lady, though, yeah. I thought it was maybe your girlfriend, actually, but it was your mum, yeah. That was funny. Tell her thanks for the comment anyway, man. I appreciate it. Every comment counts, yeah. You know what I mean? I've got fans. I know it. I got a stack of business cards here next to me, guys, like a whole load of them. Yeah, this is just a small bit. You know what I mean? So I got to autograph a few of them, hand them out in Zurich tomorrow. You know what I mean? You like the OSG? Step into my office, guys. You got her to subscribe. Thanks. That was the subscriber. I picked up one, yeah. I picked up one subscriber, so that was your mom. That was nice of her, man. All I need now is another 53. So if you want to ask other people, man, I'd appreciate it. Just to even get me to the 50 mark. You know, I've got 1947. Even just to get me to the 50 mark, so I can kind of creep over the 50 and get to the 2000. If I got 2001, I swear to God, I'd be fucking laughing. You know what I mean? If I got 2000, I'd be laughing, man. 2000 subs for me would be like a massive achievement. You know what I mean? That would be a massive achievement for the Old School Gunner. So yeah, maybe put the word out, man. Get people to sub my channel. If anybody has a second or third Google account, get them to hit up the Old School Gunner, man. Bit of a slow stream tonight, but it's all right. People doing things, I think. I think people will come on later. Anyone saw me yesterday, guys? I was fired up. I was guesting on another stream, and if you saw that, guys, I was fired up to the last. It's been very frustrating what's been going on with the club recently. The transfer window, of course, I'm talking about, our lack of activity. The fact that Arteta has publicly come out and said that we don't need a striker is laughable, in my opinion. Regardless of the financial situation, regardless of the financial fair play rules, that doesn't interest me, to be honest. I couldn't care less. The players that we have been carrying, we got about 11 players that we could offload. Straight up, no messing. So I don't know about it. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, guys. All right, let me drop a couple of messages there, see who's around. Just 1 second, guys. Just getting a bit of the word out there. So tomorrow I'm heading into the centre of Zurich, guys. It's been 6 months since I was there, actually. I came back last August. I came back last August to visit my friends. And that was when I decided when I was there that it was the place for me. And I had to come back and pick up where I left off. I've lived there for 10 years before. And I came back here 6 days ago. And I'm starting again, guys. I'm on a journey in my life, personally, professionally, every way imaginable. So I'm going to head to Zurich tomorrow. I'm going to have a look around. And I'm sure all the memories I had there will come flooding back. And they were good times, guys. They were good times. Good times, also hard times, but good times. Times that I will never forget. So it's good to be going back, guys, and just to a place where I feel at home. You know, it was my home for 10 years. So I can't wait to have a little look around Zurich and, yeah. You know what I mean? Be myself. So I'm looking forward to it. Beautiful city, down by the lake. Beautiful old town. Yeah, Zurich is a nice place to be. As is London, to be honest. But in London, you're never going to have anything, guys. You could live there 100 years and never have anything. If you were born and raised in London, it's a different story. But if you come there, like me, as a foreigner, with nothing but hopes and dreams, you know. But it is what it is. I got a good job when I got there, and I met some good friends, and that is the best thing that I have taken from my time in London with me. I'm speaking openly now. Anyone that knows me, I talk straight. I tell it as it is, respectfully, but I tell it as it is, guys. I'm Irish, of course. We're not known for, you know what I mean? We're quite direct. Yeah. It's great to be back in Switzerland. I'm absolutely delighted to be here, and I feel like I'm in the right place. So there we go, guys. Of course, I'm very close to Ireland as well, guys. 2-hour flight, and I can be back directly in my city. I think from May to September, there are direct flights to Ireland, to my city from Zurich. So getting home is not a problem now. I can be home quite easily. That is also a nice thing about Switzerland. It's centrally located. I can be anywhere quick. Yeah, what can I say? But yeah, that was the best thing about being in London, guys, was the nice people I met in my job and the friendships that I made. And those friendships will never die. Those memories will never die. So there you go. The old school gunner talking from the heart, guys. Make what you will of it. Looking forward to heading into the city tomorrow, in fairness, and just walking the streets I used to walk before. Obviously, I'm meeting somebody as well. Yeah, I'm not just going to be in there walking around like a fucking hobo. I'm actually meeting someone. So yeah, I'm looking forward to being there. Looking forward to it. How's the job search going? I haven't started yet. I haven't started yet, yeah. I haven't even begun looking. No. I just have a bit of downtime, man. I was working like a motherfucker, part of my language, yeah. I was working like a motherfucker in London before I came here. Every hour that God sent, and I was basically going from the bed to the job and back. I had nothing in between, really. That was my life. So I'm taking a bit of downtime from me now. You know what I mean? As I'm here, I have money. Money is not a problem. I've been saving up the last year before I came here, and I had money from previous. But I'm just taking a little break, guys, and a bit of downtime for me, which is important, which is very important. No point putting yourself under pressure straight away, needlessly. Yeah, it's fucking warm, by. Anybody that knows Switzerland, if you've ever been here, the buildings are built like fucking solid. Like these walls are solid, yeah. They're solid fucking concrete, yeah. This is not the like here. Solid fucking concrete. You know what I mean? Like this thing could withstand a fucking hurricane. It's not like in America. So the walls are like fucking mad thick and solid as fuck. So yeah, it gets quite hot. Like the heating's off, huh? It gets quite warm in here, especially at night. Obviously, all I'm wearing in bed is me fucking jocks, and I just have the blanket down around my fucking knees. You know what I mean? Seriously, it's that fucking warm. And all I have on is my jocks. You know what I mean? So all I've on is the boxers. So yeah, it's warm enough, man. But they build the buildings to a high standard here. Like there's a fan underneath the fucking table here, so if I need it, I can use that. But I understand why there's a fan, to be honest. It's just they're built so with such quality. Yeah, the walls are like fucking. They could withstand fucking anything. Seriously. So very observant of you, very observant. Anyway, hit up the like button for me, guys. Bit of a slow one today, but you know what? I'm gonna just waffle on anyway. You know what I mean? Spread the love, guys. Fucking is warm. Lingard signs with being bank quits Stokes City FC. Lingard has gone to a club in Beijing. And what about Stoke City? I saw him play, you know. I saw Lingard play. I was impressed with him, actually. I saw him play in the Champions League like 7 years ago, actually. It was. Seems like yesterday. I saw him play in the Champions League like 7 years ago. And he was absolutely fucking. He's electrifying pace. Anyone that's ever seen him play, yeah? People can say what they like about him, yeah, but I seen him play, guys. I saw him in front of me. I was pitch side at the halfway line, and he was right in front of me, guys. And he was running up the wing with the ball many times. He was playing as the winger, and he was absolutely fucking electrifying pace. One of the lads texting me there, guys, winding me up. You know the way it is. It's a quiet Friday, yeah? All right, somebody texted me there. Let me just put up that comment. Yeah, somebody texted me, man. I'm going to text them back. You know what I mean? A friend of mine texted me. All right, guys, we got a massive game coming up on Sunday. A huge match. I hope you liked the content anyway. Jez, I hope you liked my content. I hope you actually hit the like button. Yeah. So, guys, we have a massive game coming up on Sunday against West Ham United. Enormous clash. If anybody saw yesterday, I went live. I was with Tony I was with Tony and I was with Anthony. I did a stream with him on Football United TV, on Gunners from All Corners. I talked a lot of things regarding Arsenal. One of the first things that I actually talked about was actually the fact that we made no signings in the January transfer window. That was one of the main things that actually concerned me, that we actually made no signings at all. Yeah, what can I say? It was like that. We made absolutely no signings. Arteta thinks we don't need a striker. We had a good result against Liverpool, I'm not going to lie. It was an impressive performance. But on Sunday, I think it's going to be a very, very difficult game away to West Ham United. They always turn up against us. They always play well against us, regardless. So we'll have to see what happens in that. You know what I mean? It is going to be a tough one, no doubt about it. We'll have to see the way it works out. Who would I play up front? I would definitely play Trossard. To be honest, goalkeeper, I would play Ramsdale. I know Raya is probably going to be Mikel Arteta's number one for the rest of the season, but I would actually play Raya. Yeah, the way I see things, it's going to be a very, very difficult game. We got through the Liverpool game. It was a good performance. But like I said, if anybody saw me yesterday, guys, on Gunners from All Corners, I did actually speak my mind about that. The fact that we didn't sign anybody in January, also the fact that we didn't actually offload and sign the players that we needed to. That was also something that that concerned me. We didn't actually offload the players that we could have in the window. Maybe create a bit of money and buy new players just to give us that extra push towards the end of the season. Do I think we're going to win the league? I don't. Do I think we can get top four? Maybe. I definitely think though that we're going to. I definitely think that we could finish inside the top four. The Champions League against Porto is going to be very, very difficult. Champions League against Porto is going to be a very, very difficult game. Just 1 second, guys. Let me have some water. But yeah, hopefully, all going well on Sunday, we can take the 3 points. It is a London derby. It's a real 6-pointer. Arteta, he has to get the tactics right in that game. For some reason, West Ham always come out. I think a lot of their players, I think the team they have is underrated. Maybe we're a little bit overrated. They definitely put it up to us. It becomes a very, very tough game. I'm just going to go through the other Premier League games that are on this weekend. Bear with me, guys. So here we go. The other Premier League games, guys. Starting tomorrow at 1:30, it's Manchester City against Everton. Then at 4 o'clock, it's Wolves against Brentford. Then it is Fulham against Bournemouth, Tottenham against Brighton, Luton against Sheffield United, Liverpool taking on Burnley. Then it is at 6:30, it is Nottingham Forest against Newcastle. West Ham against Arsenal is at 3 o'clock. On Sunday, guys, on Sunday is West Ham Arsenal at 3 o'clock. Then at 5:30 is Aston Villa taking on Man United. That's going to be a very, very interesting game because United have been playing much better recently. Villa, of course, coming off the back of that defeat. The cup to Chelsea, and then you have Crystal Palace against Chelsea on Monday. Our next opponent after West Ham will be Burnley on Saturday the 17th, guys. After that, we are facing Newcastle on the 24th of February. So we have a home game there. So we have West Ham away on Sunday. Then on Saturday the 17th, we're away at Burnley. So we got 2 away games in a row. Then on the 24th, we host Newcastle at 9 o'clock. Now we have a couple of tough games. 3 of the next 4 games are going to be away, guys. West Ham, Burnley, then we have Newcastle home, and then we're also away against Sheffield United. Then we have Brentford on the 9th of March. So they're the next 5 for us, guys. We've got 3 away, and we've got 2 home. A lot of big games coming up tomorrow also, guys. Starting with Manchester City, Everton, of course, that is going to have a big impact on us and how we're going to do this season. Yeah, it's going to be... who do I think is going to win the league? I know it seems like a safe bet at this point, but I think Manchester City are going to win the league. I would like to say Arsenal. I would like to say Liverpool. It's Jurgen Klopp's last season in charge. But to be honest, I think they'll just about fall short. I think Manchester City are actually too good. I think they just have too many foreign players, too many skillful players. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. But hopefully, all going well, we can actually win on Sunday. But it is a massive game for us, guys. A real 6-pointer. A massive, massive game. So 1 second, guys. I'm going to text one of the lads. Is he coming onto the stream? But yeah, we have a massive, massive game coming up on Sunday, guys. A real 6-pointer against West Ham. But yeah, here's hoping we can actually we can go out and do something in the game. If anybody watched me yesterday, guys, on my own stream and the stream I was guesting on, I really thought it was going to be a tough one. They are a dangerous side. There's no doubt about that. And they have been getting the best of us in recent games. There's no doubt about that. They seem to have the edge on us, unfortunately. Hopefully on Sunday it will be different. Hopefully on Sunday it'll be different. But yeah, who do I think should start the game? Definitely up top for us should be Trossard. I would actually play Havertz in behind. Definitely, no doubt about it. That's the way I would have it like that, but we'll have to see what happens. Have to see what happens in that one. JD's and media. I'm just seeing who else is live, guys, at the moment. Not many people, to be honest. I see Northside went live. I see Lee Judge's TV went live. The Arsenal podcast is live. But yeah, quiet stream tonight, guys. A lot of people obviously busy on a Friday night. I don't think I'm going to be actually around tomorrow though, because I have plans. Those of you that know, I actually arrived in Zurich like 6 days ago. So I actually have plans for that day. And I don't think Sunday either. I'm meeting a friend, so I don't think I'm going to be around that day either. Straight up. One second, Adam, and I'll put up your. What's my prediction for the game? Pain. My prediction for the game is pain, guys. I honestly think that it's. I honestly think it's going to be a difficult one. I think West Ham will win 2-1. I think that's the way it's going to end up. I think West Ham will win the game, to be honest. I would like to see us get something out of the game. I would like to see us actually come away with the victory. I think it's going to be very, very difficult for us. I think it's going to be a real challenging game, a real 6-pointer. It is a London derby, of course, but West Ham always turn up against us, yeah. Always. So my prediction, I think 2-1 to the Hammers. If we got a point, if we got a draw, I would be more than happy with that. I would be more than happy with that. More than happy. But let's see. Let's see what happens. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens. It's going to be a tough game either way. Anyone that saw my streams yesterday, guys, I spoke from the heart. I mean, we can't read too much into the Liverpool game. In my opinion, they were a bit off par. We played well, but also they were like below par for the game. So we'll have to see what's happening. We'll have to see how it goes. It is what it is. All right, 1 second, guys. But like I said, the Premier League games tomorrow, it starts off Manchester City against Everton at 1:30. Then Wolves Brentford at 4 o'clock. Fulham Bournemouth at 4 o'clock. Tottenham Brighton at 4 o'clock. Luton Town Sheffield United also at 4 o'clock. Liverpool Burnley, 4 again. And Nottingham Forest Newcastle. Interesting game there. I wonder what the Yeti thinks about that and about what Jordy thinks about that. And of course, on Sunday at 3 p.m., West Ham hosting Arsenal, guys. The big one. The big one for all Arsenal fans. There's another big game on at 5:30, guys. Aston Villa hosting Manchester United. Villa lost recently to Chelsea, of course, guys, in the Cup. United have been doing well recently. They've won the last 2. They've been looking sharp. That's going to be an interesting one. Villa will be looking to bounce back from that last defeat. And then we have Palace against Chelsea on Monday at 9 o'clock. So we'll have to see how that works out. It is what it is. But Arsenal's next 5 games, we've got 3 games away and 2 games at home. We're away at West Ham. We're away at Burnley. Then we have Newcastle at home on the 24th. Then we are away at Sheffield United on the 4th of March. And then we host Brentford on the 9th of March. So there's definitely a couple of games that we can pick up points, but it needs to start on Sunday. We have a massive clash coming up against West Ham. I mean, this is a very difficult game. Let's see how we get on there, but it's not going to be easy. We have Burnley, then Porto after a win against Burnley, but Porto game might go into pens if we're lucky. Yeah, I see that Burnley have a couple of tough games coming up, man. They have to play us, they have to play Liverpool, and then they have to play us. Burnley have a couple of difficult games coming up themselves. They play Liverpool, then they play us. It's going to be tricky for them. The Newcastle game, that's going to be a difficult one for us. Sheffield United, I think we can beat them. But I mean, look, we have to be cautious here. I mean, it's a mixed bag sometimes in the Premier League. It's the hardest league in the world. You know what I mean? It's the hardest league in the world. So it is what it is. Can't say much more about it. But we'll have to see what happens on the day. We'll have to see what happens on the day. Definitely the way it is, they seem to have gotten the better of us in the recent games. They definitely have an edge on us. There's no doubt about that. We'll have to see what happens. But yeah, it is what it is. We'll have to see what happens on the day, guys. We have Burnley, then Porto after win against Burnley, but Porto game, my God, depends. Yeah, if we're lucky, man. If we're lucky, I think they're going to beat us. I think straight up, clean and clear. I just think that Arteta isn't, like I said yesterday, man, when I was on a stream with yourself and Tony. If anybody hasn't, guys, check out that. I was on Football United TV yesterday on Gunners from All Corners with Tony from Early Doors Football TV and with Anthony here, guys. And yeah, I just think that when it comes up against teams that we're not used to playing regularly at this level of European football, like Porto, I think Arteta doesn't prepare too well for those games. I don't think he's got the necessary skills, belief to do anything about it, to be honest. I seriously believe that. So we'll just have to see what happens in that game. It is going to be a difficult one. We've got a challenging couple of games ahead, and we've got 3 out of the next 5 are away from home. So we're really going to have to knuckle down in those games. I think we need to go on a run of like 5 wins in a row if we want any kind of hope of really doing anything. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It is what it is. Can't do much more than that, guys. 1 second, guys. I'm going to go through the other news. Of course, the transfer window closed, guys, almost a week ago now. The blue card is the thing that's kind of coming up now, guys. It's like going to be a change. It's going to be like a sin bin that they're using in rugby. The details of it are being delayed at the moment. Sin bin trials until March. Yeah. The details of the blue card and the trials are going to be postponed until March, so until next month. They went to publish details of it today, but players can actually be sent off. The basic thing about it is, guys, that players can actually be sent off in the sin bin for 10 minutes for descent of cynical fouls. That's basically it. Managers, including Maurizio Pochettino, who of course are Chelsea, Jurgen Klopp and Mikel Arteta, appear to be skeptical about the possibility of introducing blue cards. I don't know. I think there's more opportunity for the refs to make mistakes. You know what I mean? It's just going to make it a little bit more complicated. I think it works in rugby. I honestly think it works in rugby, but then again, they've been doing it in rugby for as long as I can remember. It's been a part of rugby. I'm sure at the beginning in the rugby, there was also difficulties with that, with the whole blue card system, the sin bin system. But they have been doing it for a long time in rugby. Like, it seems to work now, but I'm sure at the beginning there was problems. Yeah, you're welcome, man. No problem. No problem, man. Big up there, bro. Thanks for tuning in my stream. You're welcome, man. No problem, man. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate it, man. I'm just reading about the whole blue card situation there, the sin bin situation. It's definitely interesting, But they were meant to release details of it today, but they're actually going to push it back until. They're definitely going to push it back until March, until they come up with it. Sorry there, guys, just texting if people are coming on my channel. But what a game we've got. What a game we've got on the weekend, guys. I know your prediction, Josh. You think we're going to shade it 2-1. I think it could actually be the other way. So yeah, it is what it is, guys. But yeah, the whole sin bin, the whole blue card situation, we'll have to see what happens. Sin bins have been used in grassroots football successfully for a number of years. It is understood that in these planned trials, players would be shown blue cards for dissenting tactical fouls, such as Chiellini's cynical tug on Saka for Italy against England in Euro 2020. Now we'll have to see what happens there. The introduction of a blue card, if it passed into the laws of the game, have you heard from Jordan? No, I haven't heard from him at all. And I actually texted him a while ago. I gave him my number yesterday because he's always like hitting me up on Instagram. Instagram can be a little bit slow. So I gave him my number yesterday because obviously I know the guy. I trust the guy. He's decent. You know what I mean? He's a good guy. So I just gave him my number and yeah, I texted him, man. And he hasn't received the message yet, so he hasn't actually seen it. The message was sent, but he hasn't actually viewed the message. He hasn't seen it yet. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's a bit strange. I hope he's all right too, because like he's normally like all over the place. He's like on everyone's channel. He's on everyone's chats. He's jumping in and out. You know what I mean? He's jumping in and out, stream to stream, place to place. So it's a bit kind of I don't know. It's a bit baffling, to be honest. What's going on? I hope he's all right too, man. Like I mean, I dropped him a text. I might hit him up again in a minute, but like I have his number, like I said. I mean, what time is it there now? They're like 6 hours. So like it's 8 p.m. here with me. It's 2 p.m. over here. But now I haven't heard anything from him, man. I don't know, is he working or is he a student or what's going on? He seems to have a lot of time all the time to be online. So I don't actually, not to delve too much into his personal life, yeah, but I honestly I don't know. You know what I mean? What'll be going on with him? It is what it is, I suppose. It is what it is. One second there, guys. Bear with me, alright? But yeah, it is what it is, guys. Anyway, I've been settling in well over here in Switzerland, I have to say. I want to thank everybody for their well wishes since I arrived. I lived here for 10 years before. Of course, I left the UK just 6 days ago. But it is what it is. We'll have to see what happens. Yeah, but hopefully Jordan's okay, man. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Let's see. One second, guys. Shall we have an absolutely massive game on? We have a massive game, man. A massive game. But let me ask you a question, Josh. Which way would you approach that game tactically? I mean, how would you actually approach it tactics-wise? Park the bus, play on the break. I mean, I think we have to play on the break against them. We have to really lock it down. It's going to be difficult for us. It's definitely going to be difficult for us. But I think we just have to park the bus. You know what I mean? Jordan was meant to be going live at 6. I wasn't aware of that. Let me check on YouTube there, but he hasn't. Yeah, he hasn't been kind of around. Let me see. Is he live? No, he's not live at the moment. Anyway, West Ham United FC are actually live. There's an under-21 match. West Ham versus Chelsea. But no, he's a nice guy. Yeah, I hope he's all right. Something probably just came up, I'd say. Maybe he lost his phone. Maybe he actually lost his phone or something. You wouldn't know. That could happen, guys. Just going to have a drink of water there, guys. Sorry. But maybe he actually lost his phone. You know what I mean? That could easily happen. Fuck, I wasn't feeling well earlier, guys, when I got up today. I'm not as young as I used to be, but honestly, I was like, I'm not as young as I used to be, but I was honestly actually had a banging headache, guys. Absolutely ripping. Oh, yeah. Okay. I sent him a text, like I said, but he hasn't received my But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, thank you to everybody anyway, the friendly people for dropping comments in my chat. Yeah, no problem, man. You take your time, man, and bro, no problem. But Josh, like I said, man, what do you think about the tactics? What do you think? What tactics do you think we should apply against West Ham? I mean, surely we have to play on the break. Surely we have to play on the break. You know what I mean? I mean, it's the only thing for it. The only thing for it is to play on the break. So last time out against Liverpool, guys, who do you think our man of the match was? What is your opinion on that? Who do you think it was actually our best player? For me, it was Jorginho. I was shocked at how he played. Actually, he was just tigerish in the midfield. He was everywhere. Play on the break 100%. They will make it frustrating for us, like they did at the Emirates. We must take our chances. Exactly. That's why we need a quality forward in there. Though I don't understand why Arteta was saying that we don't need a new striker. I mean, I love Saka and Martinelli to bits, but they're not out and out strikers. Jesus does what he can, and Ketia not at the level required. Is that at the required level? The problem is that we're lacking an out and out striker, and that really is what's going to unhinge us. Like you said, we have to take our chances. They're going to cause us problems. They're going to sit deep. Um, they attack as one, they defend as one, if that makes sense. They're very good on the counter. They're quick. They're stronger than us physically, also, in my opinion. And I know for a fact that they're going to bottle Saka up. I know they have a game plan for him. They're going to take him out wide. They're going to just jockey him. They're going to push him into the corner. Yeah, it is what it is, man. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, play on the break 100%. They will make it frustrating for us like that at the Emirates. We must take our chances. Yeah, but we don't have the quality in the forwards, to be honest. I mean, maybe we can get a goal from a set piece. Maybe the defenders can come up and put pressure on them from set pieces. We can bring up the two centre backs. But we really need to take advantage of our set pieces, I think. Set pieces are vital in that game. They've got Ward Prowse. I mean, the last thing you want to do is give away a free kick to him on the edge of the box. He's well able to curl one in. He's a fantastic, fantastic player. I hope there's not too much sound from outside there, guys. I got the window open. It's quite warm in the room, guys. I hope there's not too much sound annoying you guys during the stream because, like I said, it's quite hot in here. I just had to open the window there, guys. Otherwise, I'd be fucking melting. It's very hot over here in Switzerland, guys. Trust me. But yeah, big up, man. We've got a game and a half ahead of us. And here's hoping we can do the business. I hope Arteta has the team prepared. Like I said, physically, we tend to be a little bit lacking against West Ham. They definitely have a stronger team than us in the midfield. They're way more physical than us. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But we'll have to see it on today, guys. The lineup against West Ham, that is another question. What should we actually do, guys? Possible lineups. Possible lineups for tomorrow's game, guys. That's what we need to focus on as well. Who's actually going to make the cut and play? I mean, it goes without saying that Raya is going to be picked in goal. He, of course, is, you know what I mean? Arteta is a massive fan of David Raya. Poor Aaron Ramsdale. He seems to have been just overlooked at the moment. I don't know. I would actually play Ramsdale, to be honest. I wouldn't play Raya. I said it yesterday in one of the streams I was on. I was being serious, guys. I would actually give Ramsdale a go. He's a very determined player. He is dedicated to the club. He's loyal. I mean, and he's a good goalkeeper. I mean, remember when he switched with Leno, when Leno was replaced by Ramsdale? It was like a breath of fresh air came in through the team. And it is like that. So we'll have to see the way it works out. But I really, really hope that Ramsdale starts. I mean, I think he can make a difference for us and maybe give Raya something to think about. You know what I mean? He didn't do too much wrong in the game against Liverpool. Maybe he could have come out quicker when Saliba was struggling and tried to help out. But look, Saliba himself should have cleared the ball for the Liverpool equaliser, guys. We definitely don't need a repeat of that anyway against West Ham. We do not need a repeat of that. But yeah, it is what it is. Shuguner, thanks, Josh, man, for your support anyway. I appreciate it, yeah, and for joining. Yeah, it goes without saying he's going to play Raya, right? I mean, I think he should play Ramsdale, but Arteta is like mad onto Raya. White, Gabriel, Saliba, Tommy. So you wouldn't actually play Zinchenko? Not that I'm a fan of Zinchenko, yeah, but White is okay. Emil Smith-Rowe, interesting. Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard, Martinelli. That's a strong team. We definitely need the muscle of Emil Smith-Rowe in there. I mean, he is robust. He's put on a bit of weight. He got a little bit fat. Anybody would look fat standing next to Odegaard and Jorginho. You know what I mean? They're not exactly the biggest lads in the world. But definitely, yeah, he would add a bit of muscle and a bit of steel to the midfield. And that's what we're going to need tomorrow because it's going to be won and lost in the midfield tomorrow. We need that physicality in there. We need a couple of big lads in there. I know I always say that, but like I was saying it yesterday, but Moss, Saski Gunnar, he was saying it's not American football they're playing. Yeah, fair enough, but you remember Emmanuel Petit back in the day, guys. You could land a plane on his back. Vieira, a giant. It does help when you have big, combative, physical players in the midfield, yeah. And we are a little bit lightweight in the middle. With all due respects to Declan Rice, he puts himself about. He plays full throttle, 110%. But we need a bit more muscle in there. Remember when we had Vieira and Petit? I mean, Anthony, you remember, right? When Vieira and Petit were together in the Arsenal midfield, there was nothing getting past them. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. But yeah, that's a good enough team, man. Smith Rowe, yeah. I hope he does start Smith Rowe. I mean, he's kind of been looking upon him again with favour the last couple of games, but I hope he does actually give him a shout though. Ramsdale, White, Gabriel, Saliba, Tomiyasu, Rice, Jorginho, Saka, Trossard, Martinelli, Jesus will be my team 4-2-3-1, but I hate 4-4-3. Yeah, 4-4-3 is a little bit flat, man, though, isn't it? It's a little bit flat. Like you've got the 4, then you've got the 2 in front of the back 4, then you've got 3 just playing behind the lone striker. It's a good system. It's a good system. I always prefer to have 2 forwards up front, like in tandem, playing in combination with each other. But you'd have to ask who would we play in those roles. You know what I mean? Who would we play up front? A little and large is always good. I remember Niall Quinn and Robbie Keane back in the day playing for the Republic of Ireland. We had Quinn and Keane. Quinn was the big, tall target man. Keane was small, dynamic, incredible goal scorer. Unfortunately for Spurs most of his time. But a little and large helps. I think 2 up front is better, my opinion. I mean, a classic 4-4-2, nothing wrong with it. 2 banks of 4 and 2 up front. But it depends who you have up front. Maybe we don't have the quality in the forwards for that. Like, we're not going to play Nketiah, obviously. I mean, who are we going to play? Havertz and Jesus? Jesus and Trossard? You know, that's what it comes down to, yeah. But I think definitely 2 up front. But obviously the 3 behind the front, the 1 there, the 3, the 4-2-3-1, the 3 players supporting the lone striker. Obviously they join the attack at every opportunity, yeah. So it's like a 4-pronged attack. So it's going to be interesting. But the guy that plays up front, he has to be good at the hold-up play as well, yeah. Like when he gets the ball up front on his own, it needs to stick. It can't be coming back the whole time because that's what West Ham thrive on. They put us under so much pressure. We need to actually hold the ball up front. The target man, the ball needs to stick up there. We can't have it coming back immediately up on us again and the defense being under attack. That's the problem, man. That's the main thing. But thank you guys for your feedback. Yeah, I appreciate it. But you wouldn't play Emile Smith-Rowe, Anthony. You don't fancy him. You don't think he's any good. All right, 1 second, guys. Just give me 1 second now. All right, let's see what's happening. DJ Warren, I see, is going to go live on reaction of the Arsenal West Ham game on Sunday. It's actually West Ham United versus Arsenal. I should tell him that actually West Ham are actually the home side. He has it here that Arsenal are the home side. It's actually West Ham are the home side. But I think he thinks that's the Emirates. Yeah, the game is actually at, and he even has the Emirates up on it. The game is actually at West Ham. But yeah, it's not a big deal, I suppose, really, is it? I suppose that's really not a big deal, huh? We got a game and a half on, guys. A game and a fucking half. Hot Fuzz is live, guys. Let's see who's on there. I think I can imagine who's on there. Yeah? And Arsenal Alex is live. Hot Fuzz is on, I see, guys. Let me drop him a comment. Hot Fuzz is on, guys, and he's doing his thing, as he should be. All right, I'm back. 1 second, guys. You've been keeping up with Swiss football, Dave. Well, to be honest, I'm living outside. Thanks for sending me that link, man. I appreciate it. I just received it there. Thanks, Josh. But I'm actually living outside. I'm living in the canton of Zurich, and there's a local team here, FC Winterthur. So FC Winterthur are actually, after going up into the Swiss Super League since I left 3 years ago. In the meantime, they have actually got promotion to the top tier of Swiss football. So I will be getting back into that, of course. As soon as I have a job and I'm settled properly, I will also be going to Champions League games, I imagine. Well, all going well, yeah. I used to go to FC Basel a lot when they were the top team in Switzerland because my friend had a season ticket. And he used to be able to buy like the Champions League tickets cheap. And we used to go see, like I saw Basel Real Madrid. I saw Basel Arsenal. I saw Inter Milan. I saw them play Manchester United. But definitely the Real Madrid game will always stay in my memory. And the Arsenal game. Arsenal beat them 4-1. Beat Basel 4-1 at Basel. But definitely I will be doing a bit of Swiss football. I haven't been keeping up with it too much, but I will get back into it. And maybe I can bring a little bit of that into my channel, like away days. Kind of make it a bit more entertaining. Yeah. Do like a kind of an away day vlog. You know what I mean? Be a bit of fun, Make like 5 or 6 different videos. You kind of upload them when I get back from the game. Make it interesting. You know what I mean? That's the Brazzers, Dave. How we played against Liverpool, we got to play like that in every game to the end of the season, but Liverpool was a bit poor in my opinion. Arsenal players, best, worst. You mean current players or all time, Luke? Current players are all time because, like, all time, obviously, it goes without saying who I think are the best players. But current players, we don't have that many good players at the moment currently. But all time, obviously, picks itself. You know what I mean? Bergkamp and Henry, incredible players. Saliba is our best player for me. I'd agree with that. Yeah, I think Saliba is our best player, definitely. I have a lot of time for Martinelli. I think Gabriel does his absolute best. I think he gives it 100%, always. Saliba definitely is a little bit of class, that extra little bit of class. Saka is incredible. Martinelli, incredible. Odegaard is a very good player. But Saliba definitely is the closest we have to a world-class player at the club at the moment. Worst players, Eddie Nketiah. Do you know what? I'm not going to slate Reece Nelson because, like last season, when the chips were down, guys, when the shit hit the fan, especially against Bournemouth at home, Reece Nelson actually came on and manned up, and he scored a fantastic goal to get us that victory. In the dying seconds, I mean, it was an incredible goal. You remember it, guys. It was a fantastic finish. He barely had a second to take it down and crack it in. It was a great finish. He had just come on. And he actually played well in the closing stages. Yeah, like in the last couple of games of the season, Reece Nelson actually did well enough, whereas the more established players that we were relying upon completely fucking shat their pants. They bottled it. So I'm not going to have a go at Reece Nelson, but I think he should move on. It would be better for his career. Eddie Nketiah, worst. To be honest, I don't think David Ray is up to much. I'm not going to lie. I think he's not a good shot stopper. He's okay as a goalkeeper. Our worst players, I don't think much of Fabio Vieira. I'm not going to lie. Nketiah, Vieira, El Nani, shit as well. Saliba. Hey, AFC Always, how are you, man? I hope you're keeping well. Yeah, I wasn't ignoring you there, man. I was just in a train of thought. You know what I mean? I was just waffling, man. But yeah, big up to you too, man. Big up to you too. And I hope you're keeping well, eh? I hope you're keeping well, man. And thank you for coming, supporting my channel. And also thank you to Josh, man. Thank you to Anthony. Thank you to Aiden. Nice guys, man. It's good to see there's still some nice people out there in the YouTube community, you know what I mean? Not all assholes. Best player I've ever seen play for Arsenal is Alexis Sanchez. I saw him play. I saw him play in the Champions League. Like I mentioned, it was 2016. Okay, that's 8 years now, yeah. Seems like fucking yesterday. A bunch of us, like about 5 of us, we travelled to Basel. And 2 of us were Arsenal fans. And we went to see them play, Arsenal Basel. And we won 4-1. Sanchez played. He hit an actual knuckleball, a free kick. He hit it like knuckleball style, like Cristiano Ronaldo style. It was a misty, foggy night. Yeah, we couldn't see shit. The ball went flying and actually hit the center of the crossbar and bounced down on the goal line. And Basel managed to clear it, but they won 4-1. Yeah, but he absolutely cracked it, and it hit the center of the crossbar and bounced down on the line. And the whole crowd was just like this. We were all like, "Fucking hell!" It was a mile out. Free kick, knuckleball, the centre of the crossbar. You know what I mean? Gabriel underrated there. It's difficult position centre back. Dylan Xhaka, brother. Yeah, he does Talent. Talent Xhaka plays for Basel. And obviously, the Xhaka family, they grew up in Basel. Obviously, they're Albanian, but they settled in Basel. So the family are from Basel, yeah. Xhaka played for Basel. They're from Basel. But yeah, Talent is his brother, yeah. Talent Xhaka. Taulant. Talent Xhaka. He plays for Basel. But Basel are a competitive team. They're like Celtic in a way. You know what I mean? With respects to Basel and Celtic, they're like Celtic. They're that kind of team. Strong in the league. They were dominant before, yeah, like Celtic are now, like dominant. They were always winning the league, but they were very good in Champions League. They made it really difficult for the big teams. Okay, that year against Arsenal, they got slaughtered, but we had Sanchez. Great player, yeah. Great player. Dennis Bergkamp is the best player I've seen in Arsenal, yeah. Arguably the greatest player to ever play for the club. It's him and Henry. Obviously, a special mention for Patrick Vieira, Robert Pires, Mark Overmars. Ray Parlour had his moments. Sanchez was... Yeah, I remember when I saw him playing for Barcelona. Remember the first time I saw Sanchez playing for Barcelona and then he signed for us? I just couldn't believe the way he was playing now. I couldn't believe the ability. You know what I mean? He was just an incredible player. Salah played for Basel too, no? Did he? That's a good question. Let me see. Alexis Sanchez is the... Let me just check, did actually Salah play for Basel? All right. Alexis Sanchez is the last world class player we had at Arsenal. Definitely. Tony Adams, Mr. Arsenal. Yeah. Fucking how could I forget him, man? And the way he came back into Arsene Wenger's team. All right, let's see. Did actually Salah play for Basel? Fuck, he did. He did, yeah. It was like 12 years ago now, yeah? 12 years ago. But he actually did, man. He did, Josh. He actually did play for Basel, Fuck. 2012. And that's when they were actually good, yeah? Then he went to Chelsea, Fiorentina, AS Roma, and Liverpool. That's interesting, yeah? He did, yeah. 2012 was when he played for them. Alexis Sanchez is the last world class player we had at Arsenal. Yeah, he's a fantastic player, man. Like, I saw him play, Josh saw him play. I don't know that you have the pleasure, AFC always, but he was a fucking cracking player. Tony Adams. How could I forget him, man? And the way he came back from adversity and then he got back into Wenger's team. We did the fucking double. He was incredible. I mean, himself and Steve Bolt last day of the season, 98. Cracking one in. I mean, brilliant. Get yourself over to Glasgow and see Celtic. I might just do it. No, I might just do it, though. Why not? Tony Adams is the greatest captain Arsenal ever had. Yeah, without a doubt. Young Boys is the Swiss team. Yeah, Young Boys are the best team in Switzerland right now. From Bern, yeah. eBay. They're known as eBay, yeah. Like YB. YB in German is eBay. So yeah, they're known as eBay, yeah. Like eBay, the fucking uh, the online portal, yeah, eBay. But yeah, eBay are definitely yeah, they're the best team in Switzerland right now. They have been for the last 3 or 4 years. Definitely, yeah. They haven't done much in the Champions League though. Basel were very good at times. Remember the year that they knocked out Spurs? I was at that game. 2013. I was there. 2013 they knocked out Basel knocked out Spurs, extra time and penalties. Aiden Celtic have UCL and Rangers don't. Celtic are clear. That's it, exactly. So Rangers never won the Champions League. Obviously Arsenal never did that, needless to say. Arsenal never won them. But yeah, I forgot actually that Salah played for Basel. Right, let me have a look. Which channel is Anthony actually going on? That is the question. Is Arsenal Alex is doing a stream, guys? Let me just drop a comment into Alex's chat, guys. 1 second. If Tony Adams wasn't in jail in 91, we would have gone on to be invincible last season. Yeah. That was a shame, man. That was a shame, but like at least he came back. At least he came back and we did a double. You know what I mean? And like that was 7 years after this. I mean, so respect to Tony Adams, man. He wasn't the youngest, but he came back. He benefited from Arsene Wenger's no drink policy. He had the players all on a diet, healthy foods. He had a dietitian. That was interesting, but he definitely kept him going. Definitely kept him going. And when he came back after 7 years, he pushed on with the team. You know what I mean? Simple as. But yeah, we did. He did well, and he was a fantastic player. A fantastic player, no doubt about it. I mean, he was the life and soul of the team. Life and soul of the team at one point, yeah. And I mean, I remember his battles with Alan Shearer at the time. Incredible battles with Alan Shearer. How could we ever forget him? Not just in the league games, but when we played him in the cup final in '98. Incredible battles with Alan Shearer at Wembley. Yeah. That kind of gave us the advantage in that game. Yeah, when Adams's battle with Shearer, Adams got the better of it, kept him quiet. Of course, we had a bit of a stronger team as well. We had a stronger midfield. We had a stronger unit. We had a better 11. But definitely Adams and Shearer, their clash was vital. Adams made one or two little mistakes, but all in all, it was a solid performance. A very good result there. A good performance. We won the game. That really that settled it, when he got on top against Shearer. It gave us the momentum and the impetus to push forward and go and win the game. And of course, we did the double that year, yeah. We did the league and cup double. So, and whoever will forget '98, guys, when we went to Old Trafford and we beat them 1-0 thanks to Mark Overmars' goal. The defence and the midfield in that game were absolutely colossal. We gave United nothing, absolutely nothing. Covered every blade of grass. That was a fantastic performance. And Adams was, again, central to that. That double in '98 he was incredible. We had a fantastic team, don't get me wrong. We had talent all over the place. We had Bergkamp, Overmars, Parler, Vieira, Petit, Keown was dogged at the back, Adams as well. We had a great team, yeah. We had Dixon, Winterburn. I mean, we had a proper back four back then. A really good back four. They were the good old days, lads. And we did the double that season, domestic double, League and FA Cup. I mean, they were the good old days, lads. OSG, you remember John Hand? I do. He's a Chelsea fan now. He said he was a Chelsea fan all along. Yeah, he's on Alex's channel at the moment. Actually, he's over on Arsenal Alex's channel at the moment. He's on Alex's channel at the moment. But yeah, big up. I remember him. Yeah, I remember him. He's actually a member on my channel as well. He says he's going to renew his membership, but really he should save his money. I mean, the guy's not. I don't think the guy's working. So the best thing for John Hand would be honestly to save his money. He's now a fan of Chelsea FC. I mean, he's got the CFC thing going on. I don't know, to be honest, what that's about. He said he always was a Chelsea fan. So we'd have to see what happens with that. Have to see what happens with that. But he says that he always was a Chelsea fan. You know what I mean? So we'll just have to see what goes on with that. He always was a Chelsea fan. I don't know. Things are a little bit up in the air there, to be honest. But yeah, big up to him, man, anyway. And all the best to him, yeah. But he should really save his money, He should really save his money. I mean, taking up memberships on the channels and stuff. But yeah, I remember him. Yeah, now he's gone over to CFC. Yeah, he's known now as CFC. So yeah. He switched sides, guys. He's a Chelsea fan now. It is what it is. These things happen, I suppose. These things happen in football. All right, let me get back to the sports news. Yeah, this whole blue card situation, guys, when it comes in, it seems to work for rugby, but I mean, at the beginning, it's going to be Paul Merson. I see last November there was talks that the sin bin would be coming in, yeah, that this blue card system would come in. And Paul Merson was a little bit, let me bring the mic closer here, guys. And Paul Merson was a bit aghast, yeah, following suggestions that they might introduce a sin bin system. That would make it very interesting, though, guys. There's a whole sin bin thing, 10 minutes in the sin bin, and then coming back onto the field again. Down to 10 men for like 10 minutes, or maybe 5 minutes. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it's kind of interesting, when you think about it. The game is changing, yeah. The game is changing. The game is definitely changing, yeah. The game is definitely changing, guys. There's different things happening. Hamburg beat 4-3 at home. Just check Bundesliga. There's nothing about it actually in the Bundesliga. When was that game? Was that in the cup? Or was it in the league? Was that a cup game? Bayer Leverkusen versus Bayern Munich. Massive game, man. Absolutely massive game coming up. I think Leverkusen could win. No problem. Seriously, I think they can win that one. They're top of the league. They're 2 points ahead. It's literally almost exactly the same. They've got 20 games played. They've got 16 wins each. Leverkusen and Bayern have both played 20 games and they both have 16 wins each. Leverkusen have drawn 4 and lost none. They haven't lost a game all season. Whereas Bayern have drawn 2, lost 2. 52 goals. 52 goals, 52 points for Leverkusen and 50 for Bayern. They've scored 52 goals as well, Leverkusen. But Bayern have scored 7 more, 59 goals. They've conceded, they've scored 52, conceded 14, Leverkusen. Bayern have scored 59, conceded 19. So the goal difference is +2 in advance on the side of Bayern. But they're 2 points behind, a massive game. Do I think Leverkusen can beat them? Yeah, absolutely. It's a massive game coming up. But yeah, a massive, massive game in the Bundesliga tomorrow. Like I said, league game, hopefully, St. Pauli win that league. It's Bundesliga 2. Okay. That makes sense. I was looking for them in Bundesliga 1. Yeah, they're in Bundesliga 2. I've been to Hamburg. It's a nice city. I've never seen the football team play, but I've been to the city. The city is nice. But a massive game tomorrow between Leverkusen and Bayern. Let's see how good Harry Kane really is, huh? He's been very good for Bayern this season. Kane has been good for them, yeah, but let's see, can he do it? This is when they need him now. Let's see, can he actually do it, huh? Let's see, does he have the necessary... it's going to be a tough one. But hopefully, like I said, he can actually do it, huh? He can fire them up. They're in for a battle, though, I think. I mean, Leverkusen have been slightly better than them all season, so they're in for a real battle. Do you know what I mean? But let's see what happens, huh? Hopefully, like I said, it'll be a real... what time is that game on? Let me check. What time is it actually on? 6:30. I think that's 6:30 my time as well, yeah, because it's in Germany. I'm in Switzerland. 6:30. I think I'm going to be busy tomorrow, though. I won't be around, unfortunately, yeah. But currently in the Bundesliga, guys, there's a game on between Dortmund and Freiburg. Dortmund are winning 1-0. And Narrow win there, narrow advantage. Daniel Malen after 16 minutes. So that's basically it. What game, bro? The Dortmund game. Dortmund are playing in the Bundesliga. They're winning 1-0 against Freiburg. But that game tomorrow is a massive game. I actually had plans for tomorrow and for Sunday, but let's see, maybe not all day. Maybe not all day. I meant to be meeting a friend of mine on Sunday, one of my good friends here in Switzerland, actually the Basel fan. We go to see all the games together, but I meant to be meeting him. But hopefully, I don't know what time I'm going to be meeting him, though. Maybe in the daytime, though, I can do another preview of the Arsenal game, but I don't think I can do a watch-along because I won't be at home. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens. Main thing is on Sunday, guys, that the team goes out and gives a good account of themselves and gives a good performance. That is the most important thing. That the team goes out and actually gives a good performance. You know what I mean? Simple as. Most important thing, guys, is that the team goes out and actually puts in a good performance. That's what we need on Sunday. Simple as. Straight up. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. But yeah, big up to everybody. Yeah, it's going to be a massive game for us. Massive game at the weekend, guys. So here's hoping we can win that one. Right, let me go back, guys, and see the other news. The blue card, of course, guys, a lot being talked about. Premier League predictions: Man City to march on in double treble bid. They did the treble last season, guys. They did the treble last season. They're at 12-1 on, yeah? 12-1 odds to win the treble. I think that's fair. Oh, fuck. Manchester City v Everton. Manchester City to win the league, FA Cup, and Champions League is 12-1. No team in Europe has ever gone back to back in this manner. You know what? If I was a betting man, guys, and I might actually do that, yeah, tomorrow, I might actually go put a bit of money on Man City to win the treble. You can make a bit of money on that, guys. They, of course, have 115 unresolved charges for breaking financial rules, for which City deny any wrongdoing. So those fancying a crack at that 12-1 must keep that in their thinking. Monday's 3-1 win over Brentford mean it's now 11 wins and a draw from their last 12 matches across all competitions. Erling Haaland, Kevin De Bruyne and John Stones aren't even back at full tilt yet. Turn the lights off, guys, it could be over. Oh, fuck. Well, John Stones definitely was inspirational for City last season, but another player that was inspirational, they do not have anymore, was Ilkay Gundogan. He played fantastic for them last season. He was absolutely fantastic for them last season, no doubt about it. Different class. So we'll have to see the way that works out, yeah. But definitely Gundogan was one of the ones last season, guys, that made a massive difference for them. Massive difference. That's basically the way it is. That's how I see it. You got any streams planned for Champions League games? I actually don't. I actually don't. Let me see when the games are actually on. Champions League. I'll just hit the mic. Sorry, guys. Champions League games. Let me have a look. All right, guys. Let's see. I actually don't, but you know what? At some point, I'm going to start looking for work again and kind of getting into things there, so it's not going to be. Okay, Porto Arsenal, Wednesday, 21st of February, 9 o'clock. I don't have it set up yet, but I doubt I'll be working by then. I mean, it's already 9th. What I do is next week I look into it. I'll plan some streams. After I talk to my friend on Sunday, I'll plan some streams. And I'll have them set up and in the can to watch them. But yeah, that game is coming fast, man. That game is coming fast. That game is definitely coming fast. That Porto match, we're away against them in the first game. It's going to be an interesting one. The return leg is on the 12th. Now we're into the quarterfinals, yeah, but the other teams in there, it's Copenhagen City, Leipzig Real Madrid, PSG Sociedad, Lazio Bayern. Yeah, I could actually do watch-alongs with some of the big games, huh? Porto Arsenal, Napoli Barcelona. I'll have to look at it, yeah, try to line one up. All right, AFC always, man. How are you getting on? I hope you're keeping well. All right, Jordan, what's going on, man? I'm actually live myself right now. Myself right now, Jordan. Arteta on party. He's progressing really well, but it's too soon. 1 second, guys. I'm going to close the window. That's enough. Alex, tell him party he's progressing really well, but it's just not going to react to me. There's more an injury. Yeah, he's had that personal issue in his life going on. Yeah, he's had that personal thing going on in his life. Yeah. All right, there we go, guys. Yeah, there's definitely more to that. Yeah, he's had that personal situation going on in his life. Yeah, he's had that personal situation going on in his life. Yeah, obviously that's playing a role. Yeah? That's playing a role in it. Obviously that's influencing everything. Yeah? That's been going on around him. But yeah, what can you do? Not much more to say about it. I bet it's a lot cheaper rent is there than yeah, it actually is. It actually is, and you get like this place is much in much better condition. Yeah, like the walls, everything are perfect, cleaner, in much better condition, like better standard. You know what I mean? And much cheaper. Yeah, much cheaper. You know what I mean? So which is perfect for me. You know what I mean? And I've got a much bigger apartment to live in. It's got a proper living room and dining room, which the one in London did not even have like a dining room and no living room. It was just people were living in their rooms as strangers in a house. It was shite. So yeah, this has been definitely a move for the better. It's much cheaper, much cheaper. Definitely, much cheaper. Which surprised me actually because Switzerland has a reputation of being expensive, but not like this. Let me see. Yeah, Switzerland is not the cheapest, but definitely compared to London rent, definitely. Yeah. Obviously, if you head into the centre of Zurich, mad expensive, but then you get a quality place that is clean and organized and well kept. In London, the landlords just. I'm not saying English people, yeah. I'm not having a go at English people, but in London, the landlords just don't give a shit. They don't care. All right, Alex, what's going on, man? Abroad is way cheaper than England. Big up, Alex, man. What's going on, guys? If you haven't already, come check out Alex's channel. Yeah, he recently made some content. He recently created some content. So if you want to check that out, guys, do. Let me go through the comments, guys. Just give me 1 second, okay? And thank you to everybody for your support. All the nice people that are out there. There's one or two assholes, of course. Well, one asshole, but everybody else is pretty nice. Yes, I agree. I would love to move to London. Yeah, that's the thing, but it's nothing like when I was saying that, it's not like it's just the landlords, man. They don't tend to look after the property much. The landlords don't tend to look after the property much. But yeah, the landlords they don't tend to care too much about the whole I don't know, the upkeep of the apartments even, they just want to make the money, and that's basically it. They don't care about anything else, basically. That's how I see things. They don't really care. But yeah. Yes, I'm looking at a place in Valencia in the near future. Nice. AFC. AFC, what you've got to do is, right? What you've got to do is, bro, unsubscribe from Josh's channel and then subscribe again. That's what I do when that happens. Yeah, that's happened a few times to people following my channel too. Normally, if you unsubscribe and then subscribe again, it kind of resets again and it kind of activates. So that's what I would advise to you, AFC, my friend. Unsubscribe and subscribe again, and it kind of reactivates the account, reactivates everything. That's my advice to you, man, because that happens. Yeah, that happens. There's kinks in the system. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of money invested in YouTube, but it does have its problems from time to time. Unsubscribe and then resubscribe. That's how you deal with that problem, my friend. Okay. All right, you're welcome, AFC, man. No problem, man. And thank you to all the nice people on this stream, man. Smash the likes, I had to ban somebody from my channel, unfortunately, guys. I had to ban Arsenal, the History, and more from my channel. Jez, I had to ban him, guys, and I had to delete his comment. So it had to be done, yeah. Hope you're settling in. Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. It's nice to have so many nice people supporting my channel. Do you know what I mean? Alex, I'll text you later, bro. I'll tell you later, AFC always. Do you have Instagram? If you have Instagram, AFC always text me, Old School Gunner, and I'll explain. If you have Instagram, AFC, just text me there and I'll explain to you, man. I think I have found a job, hopefully. Yeah, that sounds good, man. I actually need to find a job myself, but right now I'm just not looking. Right now I'm just not looking, but I need to find a job myself now. But I have time. All good, guys, all good. Yeah, big up, guys. If you haven't, check out Alex's channel. He created some content recently, so if you want to just go to his channel and like the video, just drop a like and drop a comment. All right, guys, big up to everybody. Get one of your kids to do it for you, bro. Get one of your kids to set it up for you, yeah? Get one of your kids to set it up for you, man. Cheers. Just get one of your kids to set it up for you, man. Simple, easy. You know what I mean? No problem at all. All right, Jordan, what's going on, man? I think Jordan is live at the moment, guys. All right, Jordan, what's going on, bro? If you haven't already, guys, come check out this man's channel, yeah? Smash the like, subscribe to his channel, and make sure you hit the notification. I'm on X, Twitter. Twitter, is it? You're on Twitter. Big up Jordan, man. Big up Jordan. I think he's live at the moment. Let me double check. 1 second, man. If anyone deserves a bit of support, it's Jordan, guys. Do you know what I mean? He's a nice guy. If anyone deserves a bit of luck, it's Jordan. You know what I mean? And a bit of support on his channel. One second, guys. Are you live, Jordan? Jordan, are you gone live? When are you going live, Jordan? Because you're not live, man. I didn't get any notification. Jordan, when are you going live, man? I didn't receive any notification yet. Which I thank you to everyone for your support. I appreciate it, guys. So that is something, man. How long am I streaming for? I've got no limit on it, man. How long are you streaming for, mate? Yeah, I've got no limit at the moment, man. Like it's 9:30 here now in Switzerland, so I've got no limit, man. Seriously, I'm not working at the moment, so I do have plans for the weekend, but I don't know how long you're gonna be streaming for, to be honest. It's all good, you know what I mean? I'm just doing my thing right now. I don't know how long, to be honest. I'm just doing my thing right now. Just kicking back. Let me text Jordan, actually, sees you all right. Just waking up, guys. I stayed in bed too long today, seriously. I should have woken up way earlier, guys, but it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. $55 views, guys. Can't be bad, can't be bad. Decent, guys, decent. Thank you to everyone, eh? Big up to everyone, guys. Decent. Got my own little community here, guys. It's going well, you know. I got the support of some nice Arsenal YouTubers. That's the most important thing to me, guys. Kind of weed out the bad ones, you know what I mean? Weed out the bad ones. When are you, Jordan, when are you streaming? All right, guys, let's get back into it. What time is your stream, Jordan? Jordan, what time is your stream? Yeah, people saying here, guys, that Manchester City are on for the treble, guys. And they expect them to beat Everton 3-0. Fulham v Bournemouth 2-2. Liverpool Burnley. You'd have to say Liverpool to win that one now. 3-1 is the prediction. Luton Sheffield United. Barkley's back, guys. 4-2. I'd agree with that. They've been very good recently. And Barkley is on top of his game, man. He's banging in the goals. Score prediction 4-2. All right. Jordan 6. So midnight, Jordan, eh? Yeah, I'll see you in the chat, man. You're on at midnight. Martin 2, Motherwell 0. Is that far from you where you live, yeah? Morton. I mean, is that far from where you're living? Or was Motherwell far? Because like 2 hours away, Motherwell is 50 to 60 minutes. But where exactly are you living? I mean, like you showed a picture there one night on the way back from the last game, the game against Hibernian. Where exactly are you living? Like you don't need to give your address, obviously, man. Don't give your address. But the area, where is that? Yeah, it looked pretty remote, the picture you showed, yeah, like middle of nowhere. Air. Yeah, Air. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, Air. I've heard of that place. Greenock is like 2 hours away. Motherwell is 3 minutes. Was it pyrotechnics, bro? Is what happened? Yeah, like with the ultras, like they were doing some pyrotechnic thing. Was it some? Yeah, yeah, the picture. Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fucking nuts. But yeah, guys, we have a lot of big games coming up now. And the big one is on Sunday against West Ham. I mean, predictions, guys. Aidan, I know you're not an Arsenal fan, man, but what's your prediction for the game on Sunday? West Ham versus Arsenal. I mean, a huge game coming up, yeah. You got 2-0 to Arsenal. I think fucking West Ham are going to win by. You think 2-0 to Arsenal? I think West Ham are actually going to win the game. Anyway, guys, yeah, 2-0 to Arsenal. I think West Ham are going to win. I'll be honest about it. I just think it's going to win. But yeah, it is what it is. But I think, yeah, they're going to win that one, man. It's going to be a very difficult game for Arsenal. Support individuals with learning difficulties and autism. Hopefully, my new job. Fuck, that sounds good, man. It's a worthwhile job, Aiden. It's a worthwhile job. You're making the difference, bro. You're going to make a difference to people's lives. Do you know what I mean? Like I worked in a hotel. Obviously, I made difference to people's lives too, but not like this. You know what I mean? You're really making a difference to people's lives, man. People that need support. But one thing that I'm proud of, man, like one thing that I'm proud of when I was in the hotel was one day this girl, she flew in from New York City. So a girl flew in from New York City to London. Now she was a long way from home, yeah, all the way from NYC to London. Well, she was staying at the hotel. Well, no, she wasn't staying at the hotel. What actually happened was she flew from NYC to London, okay? And she was meant to be staying with a friend in London. Now she knew nobody else. And she was all the way, she was far from home, yeah, far from New York. So she flew over on her own. A young American girl, I'd say maybe she was 19, 20. And she went to stay at her friend, but the so-called friend was a guy. And after a couple of days of her staying in the place, he started to get a bit creepy. You know what I mean? Like kind of looking at her when she was getting out of the shower kind of thing, like when she was kind of coming out and like, getting dressed and stuff. He was just acting creepy around. And when she was going to bed at night, he was kind of like right up to her bedroom door, kind of saying, okay, good night. She felt uncomfortable. So she ran away and left all her luggage and her belongings there. And she was like running around London in a panic, and she managed to find the hotel. So she came out into the hotel like distraught, and she kind of sat down. I started my shift then, so I didn't know what had happened, but it was explained to me by the manager. So I went down and she was sitting like in the restaurant area across from the bar, just sitting down. And you could see that she was actually distraught, So I went over and I said, did she want a glass of water? And then I went in the back area by the kitchen and I got her like some fruit, I think an apple. So I gave her an apple, yeah, because she'd feel better if she had something to eat. But yeah, the guy was a complete creep. But yeah, she stayed at the hotel then and she got like a massive discount as well because one of the managers was a lady and felt bad for her. But all her stuff was still over at your man's place. And all I said to her then was like, if she needed help getting her stuff back, let me know because I'd go around and get it. But I'm not on my own, you know what I mean? But she said that she had gotten her things back. But yeah, the guy was a complete fucking asshole, man. That's one thing I'm proud of, man. And before she left the hotel, she thanked me. I think Arsenal will win it, bro. I don't know, boy. I did that job, Aidan. It can be tough. But knowing you can make a difference makes it all worthwhile. Yeah, it's a. My mother used to work with people that had polio before, people that actually had polio. And she liked it, but when she was pregnant on my sister, she had to give it up because, they could lash out at times, yeah, without knowing their own strength. They didn't know their own strength, yeah, so they could actually hit out sometimes without realizing they could really hurt someone. And she was pregnant, so she didn't want to take the chance. Yeah, I did what I could, man. But you know what I mean? It was just a natural thing you do for someone. I wasn't. He had not too bad. Knackered been a hell of a day at work. Yeah, he's had a hell of a day, man. And he hurt his ankle as well, the poor fella. So hopefully the ankle has not caused you too much trouble, man. Ankle strain is. I used to do karate before, guys. Yeah, like at a decent level. But when I was doing the karate, I fucking one day I sprained my ankle and then I dislocated my toe. And then I had bruised ribs. But the dislocated toe it's a weird feeling, man, when like, like when the toe actually like pops, like out of position. It's the weirdest feeling, man, in the world. And obviously it gets swollen into the size of a fucking balloon. But yeah, dislocated toe, man. That was funny. And then I got bruised ribs after a fight. A guy kicked me into the ribs. I was lucky they weren't broken actually because he was the strongest man ever. But luckily they only got bruised. And I got a crack into the nose once then in competition as well. Kind of bust me up a bit. Kind of cracked the bone, It's never been the same since. You can see it's off, yeah, you see. It's like a little bit off, yeah, because I fought a cop and he fucking bust me up a bit in competition, yeah, like a licensed fighter. I won, but he fucking bust me up, guys. He was twice my size, so I won in the end, but he bust me up bad. He was like a giraffe. But yeah, when I did my ankle anyway, back to that, it was fucking painful as well now. And it was like swollen twice the size, and I was sprained actually. I sprained it, and when you sprain it, it gets swollen. So maybe check that out, McManus. Maybe when you go to work the next day, like you have the weekend off now, but when you go to work the next day, like have a strap on it, strap it up. You don't wear the strap when you're in bed, but when you get out of bed and you're on your feet, then you strap it up. Then when you go back into bed, you take off the strap, because that's how it heals. You don't have it strapped the whole time, otherwise it'll stay weak. Just when you're standing, you know what I mean? Take it off then when you get into bed, man, go to sleep. I did it for a couple of years, but the money was lousy. I was told after a year I'd get a pay rise. When I asked about that, I was told that they can't do it as they can't afford to. So I left. Fuck. Man's got to eat. You know what I mean? You do the best you can for the company, but man's got to eat. Do you know what I mean? I know you'd help them as much as you can, bro, but you've got to eat. You need money. Straight up. Fucking Jordan's going live at 11. Well, midnight over here, yeah. I'll try to support him, guy, because he's a nice guy. I'll try to come on and do something for him, yeah. He's a nice guy. I don't want to leave because I got on with the guys I support. I don't think I got on with the guys I supported. Now wear a strap on. But I have a family. I was struggling to support them. I had 2 jobs at the time and was running myself through the ground. But see, that's the thing, man. This is the truth. This is life. You know what I mean? Like what you're telling here now, McManus. It's not all Hollywood, champagne, and fucking caviar. This is real life. I've been there too. You know what I mean? Respect to you for telling it as it is, man, because this is real fucking life. This is not it's not Hollywood, guys. There's no fairy tale endings. You know what I mean? This is real fucking life here. That's how it is. It's how it is. For the most of us, for a lot of our lives, that's how it is. Anyway, crack on with the comments, guys. I need 10 more and I've got 100. So big up to everyone for supporting me. Wear a strap on. No, a strap on your ankle, man. Like a bandage. Not a strap. Yeah, that's really going to help you. That's going to help your ankle if you put on a strap on. And maybe you could fuck your boss, huh? That prick. Jesus. I'm getting really bad. A service with sleepovers in air, which is rare nowadays. Non-driver applications accepted. 37 and 32-hour contracts. 32 hours, 2 days a week. Sleepover, yeah, so it's... And a sleepover, you would walk out with £1,600. Fuck. That's what I was getting paid at the hotel. And I was living in London, which was obviously much more expensive. And I had to pay rent. That's from the guy getting me the job. It's decent, man. It's decent. Take a chance with it, huh? Take a chance with it. Yeah, see, always, yeah, YouTube hasn't been great to me recently. I have no idea why they didn't push on notifications. Like I said, all you have to do is just unsubscribe and subscribe again. Just tell them to do that through Gunnar if people aren't getting notifications, like if certain people like myself, for example, or anyone else comes up like AFC always did and says that he doesn't get notified, unsubscribe and subscribe, because that has happened to me. That's the advice, bro. Straight up. If it's anything else, I don't know, but with that, it's like that. Just tell them to do that, because that has happened to me too, yeah. Unsubscribe and subscribe again. And it kind of reactivates it, and then they start coming through again. After a while, I think it just becomes almost dormant. Even though the person is actually active on your YouTube streams, is watching your content, is dropping comments, and is hitting the like, for some reason it still happens like that. Like YouTube does have its faults, its kinks. unfortunately. Aiden, waking nights are okay. I used to do them sometimes, but staying up all night can be a killer. I did security before. I did it from 5 p.m. until 8 a.m. Yeah, 5 p.m. till 8 a.m. So that was like 7, 8. That was 15-hour shift there. 15-hour through the night. I'm struggling now after what's happened to me, but I'm going to court. I'll get compensation for what they've treated me. Yeah, and you deserve it, man. Like, you're a human being at the end of the day, you know. You're a human being at the end of the day, bro. And they should know that anyway. They should know better than the way they treated you. They should be ashamed of themselves, man. I've been serious. I know some people are like that in life. I know that's, like I said, it's not Hollywood. It's not a fairy tale. McManus was telling his story there, yeah, but you're a human being, man. I mean, they should have a bit of fucking humanity towards you. I mean, no comment. Anyway, fuck. I gotta get a fucking job myself. Ooh. I just think I'm gonna go for it. The offer helps me jobs. It offers me the job shoots. Yeah, I should. You should. And it doesn't have to be forever, Aiden, you know, like you don't have to pigeonhole yourself into the job that, okay, this is it for me for my life. You can do other things in life. But it's a start. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be everything for you in your life, man. Your life is only beginning, yeah. You're only starting out. You'll have options. You know what I mean? So you don't need to worry about that, man. It's not gonna be everything for you, you know. Thanks to everyone for the comments. Yeah, I'm after hitting 100. Thank you to everyone. Yeah. I appreciate it. What started off as a bad stream has become a good stream thanks to all your kindness, guys. So I appreciate it. I'm sorry if it was a little bit of a negative stream there for a while due to unforeseen circumstances, but thank you to everybody. Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't know how long I'm going to go on with the stream, to be honest. But Jordan is live in another 2 hours. Let's see, do I have to get up and do anything tomorrow? Not really, no. Tomorrow I'm a week in Switzerland already, but do I have to do anything tomorrow? No, I don't. Do I have to do anything else tomorrow? No, I don't. In the morning. Nope. Sunday, nope. Monday. Yeah, all good. Did they say how many people you'd be supporting, Aiden? Yeah, maybe that's an important thing, yeah. Did they say how many people you'd be supporting, Aiden? You know, like how many are going to be under your responsibility, under your care? How many people are going to be under your care, Aiden, at one time, you know what I mean? I used to work in an old folks home before. I had like 12 during the night, but I didn't do the night shift really, but there was normally 12 during the night, I know that. Check the numbers, Aiden. Check the numbers. Like McManus made a good point there, yeah. Check the numbers, Aiden. Yeah, just cover all bases. You know what I mean? Cover all bases first, yeah. That, you know, there's a guarantee that it's a certain amount. You know what I mean? You know, I'm meant to be meeting Jeff off Grinder tomorrow, Dave. Oh, yeah, Jeff. Just make sure you check those numbers anyway, man. I get a fucking slaughtered here in the chat. Anyway, it's fine. That's all right, guys. You're making me money. I don't care. Just slaughter me. That's fine. I think they call it a roast. This thing I'm meant to be going to off Grinder, I think they call it a roast. How many were you supporting McManus? I think this thing I'm going to, they call it like a spit roast or something. They call it a spit roast. I'm like a pig on a fucking spit roast, guys. I think that's what they call it, yeah, spit roast. You want to spit roast me? Oh, fuck, look how red my face has gone from laughing, guys. You put a smile on my face, huh? This fucking gay thing. You've got that big gay orgy with those fruits you met on Grinder. Exactly, like, you know what I mean? You got that big gay, yeah, it's called a spit roast. That's what they call it, guys, I think, yeah. That's actually what they call it, a spit roast. So, yeah, I'm gonna get spit roasted. You're funny, guys. Fucking hell. All right. Is your daughter's birthday today? Sorry, guys. I stayed in bed way too long today, for fuck's sake. Great to see so many people tuning in, guys. We supported 10 people, but I got offered another service. Two young fellas that had their own flat. I was playing GTA with them and going to town with them for coffee, helped them with their shopping. That sounds like you had a good time with them, bro. Yeah, you were playing GTA, eh? That's when it all started, the whole GTA thing. Helped them with finances, helped them pay bills, helped them with laundry and making meals. Like I said, yeah, it's a worthwhile job, yeah. It's a worthwhile job. You know what I mean? You're making a difference to someone's life. You know what I mean? You're making a difference to someone's life. It's a worthwhile job. Yeah, like I said, my mom used to work with people that had polio, but she had to give it up when she became pregnant on my sister. Because, you know, sometimes they could be a little bit rough and not know it. Yeah, they don't realize their own strength. You know, they can be pretty physical sometimes and not without knowing how strong they are. But for a man, that's no problem. You know what I mean? I did it, and I missed it. It was rewarding. And if I was given the pay rise I was promising, I'd still be there. Exactly. Man's got to eat. Ugh, sorry. Shuguna Josh, yes, it's my daughter's birthday today. She's 12. Oh, yeah. You got her all those gifts, yeah? You've got her the gift, so. Do I like... Oh, what is that? What is that, Aiden? I was playing GTA well for being a support worker. What's the name of the company in? What is that exactly, Aiden? Aiden, it's the money though, bro. It doesn't pay well. Having a family to support is bad enough. I was on a lot less than I am now. Yeah, it's serious business, man. Serious business. All right, 1 second, guys. I see there's another YouTuber live. I'm just going over to support them. Going to drop a few comments and I'll be back, okay? Just give me 1 second, lads. Obviously, I'm not going over to Jez's channel. I'm going over to a YouTuber that's worth it. 1 second, guys. I'll be back. Just 1 second, guys. I'll be back. I'm just on someone else's channel commenting. All right, just over there, guys, giving a bit of support to TJ Warren's channel, guys. The Benoist is a drink. Only Henry and Van Persie have better minutes per goal involvement ratio than Trossard of players who have played a minimum of 1,000 minutes first in the Premier League history. Wow. That's crazy. That's mad. Fuck. Only Henry and Van Persie. They were goal machines, huh? The two boys were goal machines. Ever spelt your belly button, Dave? That's good. I didn't support work, never paid when I was doing it. Organic gaming. Cheers, mate. You had a fantastic day. It's nice to hear. It's nice to hear. Keep the comments coming anyway, guys. Keep rolling on with them. Organic gaming. Cheers, mate. You had a fantastic day. And thanks for coming on the stream, man. I appreciate it. Also to McManus, I know you're tired, bro. I know you had a rough day. Thank you to everybody coming on. Yeah, I appreciate it. And for your support, of course. McManus, say, bro, hopefully it all works out and get a start. You're a young guy, Aiden, bro. And by that I mean time is on your side, yeah? You're a young guy, Aiden. Time is on your side. You have your whole life ahead of you, bro. So there's no need to kind of rush into things. You have a look. If you like it, you don't look for something else. You know what I mean? If you're happy with it and it's the right thing for you, then go for it, bro. You know what I mean? If you're happy and it's the right thing for you, then go for it, man. You know what I mean? And well, bro, you will be fine. I think you will be good at it. Jordan texted me, guys. He's got a stream going on at midnight. See you in the chat, Dave. So I think he's telling me I have to be there. I think Jordan's telling me he wants me to be in the stream there. Like, man, as thanks, brother. Yeah, feeding the love, guys. Good to have so many nice people on. You know what I mean? Oh, God. I can still a bit sore. All right. Ankle's still a bit sore. Was unloading Larry's in the pissing rain most of the day. Went to get out of the forklift and slipped and went over on my ankle. Not only is my ankle hurt, but so is my pride. Ouch. I hear you, man. I hear you. I hurt my pride once when I was doing karate, and I was like a beginner. So I went up to we were working on the pads, you know. So they had like the large one, you know, like you hold with double hands, like that, the full length kick pad, yeah. So I went up to fucking kick it. I was a beginner, And when I went to kick it, I flew through the air, yeah. So I did like I jumped up high and I went to fucking kick it in the center. But I leaned back and I wasn't straight as I connected. Of course, I fell over on my fucking hip. Good, man. And I was about like, I'd say 2 meters up higher. Fucking about 2 meters. It's about 2 meters up in the air. I fucking fell on my hip, man. And one of the girls then, she was actually a black belt, yeah. And she came over and she asked me later, are you okay? I said, yeah. She said, are you hurt? I said, only my pride. Fucking hell. She was laughing. I was like 2 meters up by fucking hit the pad, fell straight over on my hip. It was like something out of a Bruce Lee movie. So I had to sit out the rest of the training. Then I just sat down and watched the rest of them. Fucking, it was some fall though. You get some fall, guys, when you fall from that height on your hip. Fucking, what a fall. I was completely out of control, you know. I committed to it. You're going to watch the Super Bowl Sunday? I might. I'm meeting a friend of mine actually, so I might say it to him. Maybe we'll go somewhere and watch the Super Bowl. We're going to get a bite to eat. But what time is it on at? Well, I could watch it during the night, yeah. Old school Super Bowl. Yeah, the Hurt Pride Club. I said, are you okay? I said, fucking, did you hurt yourself? Only my pride. I got snapped like a twig. What can I hell, mate? The Hurt Pride Club, yeah. Did you hurt yourself? Only my pride. That's how you answer it, guys. When you had to sit down the rest of them, did you sit down with a tube of Pringles? No, I sat down with my pride in fucking tatters. I was in the Broken Heart Club. Broken fucking Back Club. No, but I was watching the training then, you know, like with the trainer. I was sitting next to him. And it's interesting when you sit down and you watch everyone training, you know, you see the mistakes that you make as well. Like you see people making mistakes and you realize, fuck, I do the same thing. It was interesting, you know. It was actually good because I could see where I make mistakes because I could see the others making the mistakes. I said, I do the same thing as that. It's a different perspective, you know, because I could see them doing it and they're doing it subconsciously. I was like, fuck, I do the same thing as that. It looks awful. So I had a good insight into, you know, but yeah, fuck, that was enough training that night, man. After my Bruce Lee jump and fucking back break and fall, I said, right, that's enough training for me. I said to the trainer when I got up, I said, it took me 10 minutes to get up, actually. I'm no joking, because I got up like very gently, bit by bit. First, I kind of sat up a bit, then I took 5 minutes, and then I stood up. I could have fucking broken my back, like. then I said to the trainer, that's me done. I just said like that to the trainer, I'm done for the night, man. He's like, yeah, I understand. What's wrong with my fucking back? It's like Bruce Lee. Like, man, is gaming. Did you saw yourself when you hurt yourself? No, nah. That's it, Chad. It was like a warm feeling in my pants, was it? At the back, like a fucking. I was wearing a nappy. Wearing a fucking nappy. Oh, God, man. I was wearing a nappy. That would be very difficult to move with the karate suit on, though. Yeah, with like the gi, the karate suit. That would be very difficult to move if I had a fucking nappy. I mean, it'd be very difficult to kick when you're wearing a nappy. You know what I mean? That's what you got to bear in mind, guys. Nappy. Might be joined by another person in the comments here soon, guys. An ex-work colleague. I don't know. Does she have the balls to actually come on? But we'll see. All the way from London. She's just going to drop a few comments, probably. She's a little bit wild. But yeah, I don't know. Will she come on or not? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks to everybody. Yeah, man. Imagine wearing a nappy, like. You know what I mean? Jumping through the air with a nappy on. It's just difficult to move with the nappy, like. There was one fella at the club, though. I don't know what the situation was with him, yeah. But I mean, after a hard night's training, you sweat a lot in the suit, yeah. So obviously you need to wash it, like after each training session. So you'd wash your karate suit, yeah. One guy used to turn up, yeah. He was new at the club, a big guy, Irish guy, yeah. This was over in my own country. He never washed his fucking suit. Now the karate suit is white, guys. To get me, it's very obvious when it hasn't been washed. There was sweat stains all over it, like that had dried in. There was a fucking smell of it. So the trainer approached him one day, like on the side, like, and just I could see him telling him, like, "Yeah, you got to wash your suit, yeah, otherwise you can't train." The guy never came back. He just left the club and he never came back. I mean, I think he was embarrassed, but obviously you got to wash your karate suit after every training session. Do you know what I mean? It's white. It's pure obvious. It's dirty. It's unhygienic. You McManus and soil stains. She's got balls. She's probably heathen, mate. No, I mean she's got balls, as in she's tough. You know what I mean? Fuck it, why am I explaining myself? Stop winding me up, guys, alright? Just watching the Thriller video, guys, Michael Jackson. Not a bad song. Alright, let's see. She's got balls, she's probably a heathen, mate. Did he have soil stains? It's always with the soil stains, man. It's somebody shitted themselves like along the line, you know what I mean? If it wasn't me, it was her. If it was him, funny guys. The comedy club's after moving. 79 views, guys. Big up to everybody. Thank you for your support. That's a good result. Indian thriller, girly man. All right, let me have a look and see what that's about. Why is everything speeded up? I just sent that to a guy that I used to work with. He's Indian, yeah. He's actually gone back to Mumbai now on holidays. He's from Mumbai, but he's coming back. He's only there on holidays. I gotta send that to him. Best thriller I've seen. Yeah, I was like, maybe entertaining, yeah, but it's like they're on steroids or something. It's like they're like full speed doing it. It's like full speed. Doesn't make sense. Maybe going to watch the Super Bowl on Sunday, guys. Who's going to watch the Super Bowl on Sunday? Depends on the time, yeah. Like, is it Saturday night, Sunday morning, or is it Sunday night, Monday morning? Do you know what I mean? Which night is it actually on? Let me see. Super Bowl. Monday, 12th of February at 12:30. I can watch it in the early hours, eh? Old school Super Bowl. Maybe I could do a stream of the Super Bowl, actually. Sure, a lot of people would like that. Old school Super Bowl. Although it's not football, you know what I mean? Well, it's American football. Yeah, the Indian thriller's a bit. I think one of the guys soiled himself in the video. He was dancing like that, and he kind of. I won't do that again, guys. Don't worry. Like that. I won't do that again. Don't worry. But he soiled himself, I think. Going to watch the Super Bowl Sunday, guys. That is the question. Have you the guts? I saw it myself when I first saw it. Everyone is just soiling themselves. You should all be wearing nappies. When people get a fright, they tend to shit themselves. It never happened to me because I never felt fear in my life. That's a joke, guys. Little Dave, thoughts on these blue cards and sin bin players for next season? Hey, Anthony, man, how are you? Yeah, thanks for coming back into the stream, bro. Little Dave, thoughts on these blue cards? Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of mistakes made. I think the referees are going to make a lot of mistakes. I think it's just going to overcomplicate things. I know it works at rugby. I've seen it working at rugby, but I can't actually remember when it was introduced in the rugby game. I'm sure they had problems with it at the beginning, yeah. I'm sure there was problems at the beginning. You know what I mean? I'm sure they had problems with it at the beginning. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. There's going to be teething problems. There will be mistakes, you know. There's more opportunity for the referees to make more mistakes. I don't know. I mean, and if they're going to have them in a sin bin for 10 minutes, you're down to 10 players for 10 minutes, you know. Maybe it's going to make it a bit more exciting, a bit more interesting. But I don't know. I think mistakes can be made. Like I said, I can't actually remember. I can't actually remember when it started in rugby. You know what I mean? Like, were there problems at the beginning or not? But it works in rugby. What phone you got, bro? I got the iPhone XS. So it's like 5 years old now. Well, 4 years old. They're making football a joke. Need to stop this nonsense. Yeah. I see that the head of UEFA is stepping back. Yeah, he doesn't want to be the president anymore. He had a big fight with Zvonimir Boban, a very famous player for Croatia, the Croatian captain from years ago. And hockey seems too American to me. No, but I don't know about anybody watching the Super Bowl, guys. You're going to be watching that on Sunday night. But I don't know about this whole card thing. I don't know. I think it's just going to let me put that up there again, Dave. Dave, I'm Dave. Let me put this up there again, guys. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, it works in the rugby game, but I can't remember when it first came on the scene in rugby. I think there's going to be problems, right? I mean, surely there's going to be problems. And the refs could make mistakes. That's how I see it anyway. Have you seen the Berghaus jacket video? I haven't, unfortunately. It sounds. What exactly is it about? Have you seen the Berghaus jacket video? Yeah, I was looking at the Champions League there, guys, when our game is going to be against. Then I got a message there. Aiden. All right, I'll look at that later. Yeah. Thanks, Aiden, bro. I'll have a look at it later. I'm sure it's funny. But yeah, I had to look at the Champions League games there, guys. There's a couple of interesting ones coming up. Tuesday, it's Copenhagen, Man City. Leipzig, Real. On Wednesday, it's PSG, Sociedad, Lazio, Bayern. Then a week after, it's PSV Dortmund, Inter Atletico. And then on the Wednesday, 21st, guys, it's Porto hosting Arsenal and Napoli hosting Barcelona. So, guys, we're into the last 16, eh? We're into the last 16. And there's only 2 English teams in there, yeah? Ourselves and Manchester City. So there's only 2 English teams left there, ourselves and Man City. So let's see how that goes, yeah? But we got a couple of the tough games in the league. Sent you the video of what's up, mate. It's funny as fuck. Yeah, I'll have a look at it later, bro. Thanks for sending me, yeah? I appreciate it. It looks funny, yeah? Probably guess it's humorous, yeah? But yeah, it looks like it's funny. Anthony, what's going on with you, man? You got any streams planned, Anthony? What's your guys? I'm just gonna go drain the weasel, okay? And I'll be back, alright? So 1 second. Alright, I'm back, guys. Gunnosaurus was taking the show. He's heading off now again. Oh, his cap. He's heading off now, guys, alright? So he's gone over there, relaxing for himself. Alright. Just so you know, he's still alive, yeah? People will be, the rumours about his demise were greatly exaggerated. Poor Gunnosaurus, they've used he's subjected to by name. Yeah, it's shocking, guys. He relaxes all day. He relaxes in the room. He lies on the bed. He doesn't have to go to work. He's completely chill the whole time. He never has to work. In London, I did all the work. I made all the money. And I fed him. But yeah, the abuse. Quite something. Alright, guys. Big up, bro. Let's drink some water. Let's look at that Indian chiller later, and then I was looking at a video of Maiden. I've been lying in bed fucking laughing my head off. Alright, big up. No, I'll watch it later, man. When I'm lying in the bed, laugh my head off. I'll watch it later on, broski. Then I let you know my feelings on it. I'll watch it later on, Brewski, and I'll let you know my feelings on it. All right, let's get back into the football. So the Premier League, guys, tomorrow, okay? It's Man City hosting Everton, kick-off at 1:30. Wolves hosting Brentford, kick-off at 4 o'clock. Fulham hosting Bournemouth, kick-off at 4. Tottenham hosting Brighton, also at 4. Luton Town, Sheffield United. My opinion, Luton are going to win that one. Barkley has been in incredible form for them. That's at 4. Liverpool, Burnley at 4. Then you've got Nottingham Forest, Newcastle at 6:30. On Sunday, it's West Ham hosting Arsenal at 3 p.m. Aston Villa hosting United at 5:30, and Palace hosting Chelsea at 9 on a Monday, guys. Monday is Palace Chelsea at 9 p.m. So there you go. What did you send him, Aidan? Videos of you in your full Celtic kit kicking a football against the wall. That's what he sent me, yeah. Him going to the shop in his Aidan going to the shop in his Celtic kit. That was meant to be interesting somehow. I don't know, but look, it's grand. It's grand. We're joking, Aidan. Yeah, put on your leg, man. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. I'll have a look at it later, though. Some guy in a jacket or something that's hot or something like that. Aidan going to the shop in his Celtic outfit. Aidan wearing the full Celtic kit. He even had the football boots on, walking to the shop. And this wasn't when he was 5, guys. This was yesterday. It was cool. It was only yesterday, like, that's the thing. It's pretty recent. Like, man, it was... Shins pads, ankle tape, exactly, yeah. Do you know what I mean? He was like a professional football player going to the shop. Full Celtic tracksuit with kit on underneath, shouting at Scott Brown, Brownie, give us a game. I gotta feed the wee ones. Such a hit his full Celtic tracksuit on back. You never know, you might have got a game. You know what I mean? Alright, let me get back to my channel. Brownie. Are there many blocks that look like Rob C. Nesbitt in Scotland? I've got a few contenders where I live, and I'm not in Scotland. Rob C. Nesbitt. Jesus, I remember him. Fucking hell. I mean, on my phone, Rob C. Nesbitt. Jesus Christ. That's a funny. I remember him. It was fucking funny. Classic. There he is in all his glory, guys. Rob C. Nesbitt. There he is, guys, in all his glory. That was a classic one, yeah. The classic with the newspaper in his hand. You know what I mean? Fuck, that takes me back, boy. That takes me back, I swear. I can think of one McManus. Who is it? Someone in Parliament? Someone in the government, is it? In Ireland, we have a leprechaun as our president. An actual leprechaun. I'm not joking. We have a leprechaun. Dave, when you're hanging out the back of Gunnosaurus, do you say, oh yeah, the OSG, the flexor muscles, it was only on special occasions? So, like, what was that movie with fucking your man? And he used to be riding the birds and he used to be like that. Ah, you know the ones I'm talking about. American Psycho. You remember American Psycho? And he used to be like that behind the bird when he was riding her. Dave, when you were hanging out the back of Gunnosaurus, you say, oh yeah, the OSG. Yeah, American Psycho. Yeah, nuts. Nuts movie, boy. He puts on the music and he lets the guy in the office relax on the sofa. The sofa's covered in plastic. Then he just grabs the axe. Hey man, says his name, hey, and then cracks him with the axe. Dave, would you eat dog shit for 100k? No. I'll get my ex-wife to eat it. And we go 50-50. I'd get my ex-wife to eat it, and we go 50-50, Aiden. Because she deserves to eat dog shit. Nah, they're not right. Some women, I would eat their shit just to see where it comes from. Just to see their asses. But nah. I won't be eating dog shit. Nah. I think Gunnosaurus would, but not me. Ah, fuck. Horrible. Anyway, disgusting. Hey, Paul, try getting a reservation at Darcy now, you fucking. Hey, Paul. Try getting a reservation at Darcy now, you fucking stupid bastards. Oh, yeah. Yeah. American Psycho, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. He was a complete nut job, yeah. A fucking nut job. A complete nutter. Complete nutter. Aiden, I wouldn't do it for any amount of money. Do you know what I mean? Hey, Paul. Good stream anyway, guys. Great to have you all along, yeah. Big up. I have a little bit of time now to make some content. Well, I think pulling one of your teeth out is less painful, Aidan, because I've done it. I think pulling one of your teeth out is less painful than ripping your toenail off. You know what I mean? Ripping the toenail off is way more painful, I'd imagine. You know what I mean? Anyone that's ever kind of caught it against something, it's much more painful than fucking taking a tooth out. Toenail is painful, man. Any of the nails coming off, yeah, it's very painful. Huh? They torture people with that sometimes, you know. I'm not going to go into it on my channel, but they torture people with that, with like the fingernails especially. I'm not going to go into it. They don't just rip them off. They heat them up. Fuck. Not going to go into it. Fucking very painful. $10 million. I won't do it for any amount of money, man. I don't want to be torturing myself either. But ripping out a tooth is not as bad as ripping off a toenail. Definitely not as painful, in my opinion. Depends what tooth. The ones at the back are fucking well in, but the ones at the front, they come out easy. If you ever knock someone's teeth out, guys, if you ever got in a fight and see a guy bust his teeth, it's easy. They come out easy enough. Easy enough. I think it's a bit sorer though if the tooth actually breaks. Like if you get a tooth knocked out, it's out. But if it breaks and half of it is in the gum, fucking very painful, man. If the tooth breaks in half, yeah, when you get a crack. But if it just comes out, it just comes out. Fuck it, it's nothing. Bit of blood. It's grand. Wash it out. But if it actually cracks in half, it's fucking painful, man. Bale was so committed to that role, he actually killed Jared Leto's stunt double. Which are the predictions for tomorrow, guys? The games. 3-0 to Man City against Everton. City 3, Everton 0. Liverpool 2, Burnley 2. Fuck, I don't know about that. Sorry, Fulham Bournemouth 2-2. Liverpool Burnley, I'd say 3-1 to Liverpool. Luton Sheffield United, I'd say 4-2 to Luton. Barkley's been playing very well for them. Spurs against Brighton, I'd say 4-2 Spurs. Brighton not playing well right now. Wolves Brentford, I'd say 1-1. Forest Newcastle 2-1 to Forest. Jeez, I know about that. And West Ham Arsenal 1-1. Yeah. I'd be happy with a point. I'm not going to lie. Be happy with a fucking point, man. Not going to lie. That would be enough. I think Jordan's going live in an hour, guys. So maybe you want to jump on his channel and support them. Right, I've got 91 views, guys. I want to get to 100. Almost at 7 hours of watch time. So yeah, there you go, guys. Check out the boys still live. I gained a subscriber. Being some stream fella, yeah, a bit of fun. Started a bit rough, and then it just got good. You know what I mean? I gained a subscriber. Fucking hell. How many do you have now? 4. Not taking the piss, yeah? But you have 4, is it? Fucking 4 is decent, bye. Seriously, man, it's 1 extra. Fuck it, I don't give a shit. 1 extra is 1 extra, bye, no matter what number you're on. 1 is 1. Fuck it. I lost a subscriber on my Sense channel. Oh, fuck. I lose a couple every now and again as well. It tends to fluctuate. It tends to fluctuate, you know what I mean? Mine tends to fluctuate, you know what I mean? We bastards, indeed. It's only 1 though, at least. Could be worse. It's only 1 bag, could be worse. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream, yeah? 3.5 hours. I think that's good. I want to thank everybody for coming on, yeah, and your continued support, your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. You're the real ones, guys. I want to thank everybody for coming on, yeah. McManus, as always, man, you had a tough day. I appreciate your comments. Aiden, as always, man, an interesting stream. Respected to you, Anthony. Thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it. True Gooner, man. Big up to Josh, man. Big up to AFC always as well. Let me go through the rest of the people here, guys, that came on. In case I miss anyone. Jordan, big up Jordan, man. Jordan is going live in less than an hour. Let's see, big up to Arson Alex as well for coming on, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming on, man. Luke Chapman, thank you also. And yeah, cheers to everybody for coming on, guys. I appreciate it. Big up yourselves. Thank you to everyone for coming on. Yeah, I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you next time, guys. I might be doing a stream tomorrow. I don't know, but I'll let you know. All right. And take it easy, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day, yeah? Thanks, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm going to watch those 2 videos now, yeah, of the Indian thriller, the one that you sent me, and yeah, I'm going to watch them. And take it easy, guys, yeah, and thank you for everything. Mac Manus, I hope your ankle's all right, man, and you'll be rested. And I know you have a lot planned at the weekend. Family, I hope you have a good time, man. And take care of yourself, man. Aiden, peace, man. Take care, guys. Come on, you Gooners, and come on, Celtic. Later, guys. And thanks for coming on. Yeah, I appreciate it. Peace.